So the Philistine said to David, am I a dog that you come out to me with a stick? You can imagine. Even Goliath said can't even see catapult. Is it bird you want to kill? What he saw was a staff. He catapult. He can't be presenting catapult now. Oh, because the catapult is so even insignificant in his hand. So he still even can relate with stick. He didn't want to chase a dog. Kai. Ah? You came to me with a stick? And the Philistine cursed David. By his gods. Curse you. But guess what? And the Philistine said to David, come to me. After he chanted the incantations. Come to me, I will feed your flesh to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field. But watch. Because David knew that battle is not a battle of slingshots. It's a spiritual thing going on there. David knew that the distance between him and the throne is just Goliath. David knew that when Goliath comes down, everybody will know there must be an anointing upon this boy to be the next king over Israel. David knew that anointing that came upon him at the backside, it is time for him to express it for the world to see that something came upon him at the backside of the house. You have been anointed, but nobody has seen it yet because you are not buying opportunity. You are not taking up challenges. You are running away from obstacles, the obstacles that it is your anointing that draw near to you. But the day the anointing comes on you, do you know how many demons were released to stop you by homies? Higher. And one of them was your Goliath. And David saw him and looked at him and said, yes, I know for how many years have they poured this anointing on the backside of the house. Why didn't Samuel put the anointing on me the way he poured it on Saul? That means I will never become king as long as this man is alive. There must be something that God has written for me. Come on now, let Goliath come down and let me step into royalty. It's a problem, but it's the opportunity. It's a trouble, but it's the opportunity. There is a glory behind the trouble. You will see here that you will never see anywhere that David prayed to God. Some of you want to enter interview. You enter toilet, Father. As I enter now, Father, help me. Please. You are not ready. You're not ready. Doesn't mean you can't pray, you can pray. But we don't address God on those matters. We address the situation. What did I say? I said we address what? You address Goliath. Don't talk to God about Goliath. Talk to Goliath. And let God be hearing your confidence. Amen, somebody. And God will give some angel high five and say, that is my son. Not the one that is shaking. He say, but boy, you prepare. What's wrong with this one? I don't think I can do it. Some of you thought it is English when they ask you how are you doing. You say, I'm not fine. You chase the angel that's supposed to make you fine. How you doing? I'm awesome. I'm doing great. Bible says, so David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone and struck the Philistine and killed him. But guess what here? Bible says, but there was no sword in his hand. You are not having the cunning craftiness of the word system. There was no sword on his hand. You are not mixing. You are not trying to use what you have not proven yourself to you know how to use. There was no sword in his hand. Therefore, David ran, took over the Philistine, and remove his own sword, jump on his head, use it to cut his hair, lifted up the head of Goliath. Come and see, shout at the camp of Israel. Yeah! Then you know what happened? He supplied faith to everybody. All you need is to make it, and everybody in your family will make it. See, what your father has not been able to do is what God is using me to do for you. Putting some courage into you. Don't run away from Goliath when you see him. It's your chance for the throne. You have been anointed. Prove to the world so. In the head of your Goliath, keep it in your hand. Don't drop it. If you do something, when everyone say, who did this? You don't say we are. No, I did it. I know you are humble. You don't want to show yourself. But excuse me, learn how to carry your Goliath head.